everybody. Welcome to this edition of the Broadcast, where we give you bite-sized bits of best practices to help you be a better leader and a more effective communicator. I'm your host, Jared Pro. Each week we ask a question here on the Broadcast YouTube channel for discussion, and our question this week was, what should you wear in a media interview? Regardless of whether it's print, radio, TV, what are your thoughts and your best practices for what to wear in a media interview? Keith says he feels like a dark, conservative suit is always best for both men and women. So yes, if you're in a situation where a suit is the appropriate dress, yeah, something good and simple and conservative. I would say for guys, think about wearing either a blue shirt like I have on here, or if you have good lapels, a white shirt actually still works with a simple tie. Karen says, be industry appropriate, and she questions, are you a rock star or a CEO? It was interesting, you used to see Steve Jobs, for example, in turtlenecks and jeans. That was his look. Very appropriate that you dress for the type of job that you represent. The folks over at the law firm North says something professional, appropriate, and ultimately comfortable so that you're comfortable in the interview. Yes, comfort is an important thing. Tracy says it depends on the topic. Sporty outfits for a fitness interview are certainly appropriate, and she says wear colors that flatter your skin tone, wear solids or simple patterns, and definitely no stripes for TV. That is a great observation. Often you're doing a good news story where you're out at a company picnic or you're out at a fundraising event or a sporting event, and definitely dress for the occasion. And Tamara says she likes to wear a Kelly green suit. That way you're literally a talking head. Ha, ha. Tamara, of course, is talking about chroma key, where you would only see your head if you wore green. Good observations. My observation is, yes, men wear a conservative suit with conservative colors and a conservative tie. Guys, blue shirts, white shirts, those usually work. No fine patterns in the suit and no fine patterns in the ties. That always causes what's known as a zebra or a moire effect. And guys, don't get into the trend of wearing some kind of silly, loud pair of socks. We don't want folks concentrating on your socks instead of on your words. For gals, again, conservative colors work well. A gal in a professional setting should wear, I think, a business suit. If you want to wear a dress, I would say the dress should have either 3/4 length sleeves or long sleeves. One of the problems a lot of gals face is they see news anchors wearing sleeveless dresses or sheath dresses, and I simply don't think that's appropriate. I don't think that that says that you are a professional person. The other thing that women often ask me about is hosiery or no hosiery, and the answer is it depends. It depends on your skin. It depends on the youthful appearance of the skin on your legs. Certainly, somebody who's in their 20s often has skin that is still perfect. As you age, blemishes develop or bumps and bruises come out, and I've always found that hosiery actually acts as makeup on the legs. Just as you would wear makeup on your face to prevent shine, hosiery on the legs also covers blemishes and prevents a shine. I remember years ago working at Best Buy, and one of the things we always did was if it was an in-store interview with a specialist, a polo shirt was just fine, whether it was male or female. And if it was a store manager, maybe they put a jacket on. So dress appropriate for the occasion and for the location. But still dress well, even if you're doing a print interview where you're not going to be on camera, and dress nicely even if you're going into a radio studio for a radio interview. Always be professional. If you have any questions, just pick up the phone and give me a call. Thanks for your input this week on the Broadcast. We'll be back with a fresh question for you next week. For the Broadcast, I'm Jared Pro.